the sound of his voice and sees that I'm shaken and stirred, can be calmed and broken from my regard. Through it all, my eyes are on you. Through it all, it is well.
Hey y'all, it's Cassie with Radharc Ranch. I just wanted to talk a little bit about chickens. We have 13 chickens that should be hatching out of the incubator. So far, 6 of them have hatched. So we are still waiting. There's pips in the rest of them. I believe all but one. Of the ones that have hatched, they are all Kevin's, which is our light Brahma rooster. I have an Americana rooster, but it doesn't look like he has fathered anything. But I believe he's a little bit... Hi, Mac. Hi, Mackie cat. I believe he's a little bit confused as to what he should be breeding because he tends to try to breed the duck. You're really cramping my style here, Mac. What have you got on your eyeball? Were you in a fight? So anyway, I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about chickens and why we have them and what they're good for. I mean, obviously they're good for eggs. We use our chicken eggs. We eat, about a dozen eggs a week, I would say. But why do we have this many? We currently have, Mac, you're going to fall off the deck. We currently have about 30 chickens and 12 more coming out of the incubator. We have this many because, excuse her, but we have this many eggs because it's, this way we're able to contribute to our families, We give eggs to my parents, we give eggs to his parents, and we sell what's left. So with the 30 chickens that we have now, we're getting, and it's still cold, but we're getting roughly 20 eggs a day, which by month, the average month, is about 50 dozen eggs. That is way more than we can eat ourselves. But in producing that many eggs, we are able to sell them. We currently sell our eggs for $2 a dozen, which isn't a lot in this area. There are people that sell them for $3 a dozen, people that sell them for $1.50. So we're kind of right in the middle, but keeping up with the grocery stores. So for $2 a dozen, our amount of chickens that we have provides enough income that the chickens pay for themselves. So we aren't putting any money into the chickens at all. That being said, all of the eggs that we eat are free, saving us money on our grocery bill. Mind you, it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. Every bit that we aren't spending and saving and able to grow ourselves helps us not only be more self-sufficient, more financially stable, and able to grow and feed more animals to feed ourselves. So that's kind of why we have the number of chickens that we have. That, and because chicken math is hard. I mean, you get 6 chickens and then, well, I need 6 more chickens, or I need 2 of this variety and 2 of this variety. Chicken math is hard. So it's really difficult to restrain yourself whenever walking into Tractor Supply and being like, well, I don't need anything. But they have chickens. So that's how we've gotten to where we've gotten to. But we're trying to now not buy chickens, but with us having the roosters, we can hatch our own and rotate our flock out, because in about 2 years, the chickens that are hatching now will slow down in production or stop completely. And in my personal opinion, I don't want to feed anything that can't feed me. So that's kind of where we are in this setup. All of my Rhode Island Reds in the flock that I have currently, which I believe I have about 6 of them, are probably going to go into bone broth this year. So we will butcher all of them and turn those into bone broth, and I will make sure that I video that when we do it. But they're useless to keep. If they're not producing for us, it's not something that we need to continue to feed. But let's go see the chicks hatching. So currently we have about 6 that have hatched. Now, that being said, the rest of these are hatching. They just have not hatched yet. I know that these are all Kevin's because can you see the feathers that go clear down that one's feet? Probably not with the glare on my phone, but the light Brahmas have the feathers that go all the way down their feet. The Americana that I have does not. That's the only way that I know that these are all Kevin's chicks. So it's the next morning and all of the chicks have finally hatched. We ended up with 13 chicks. 4 of them are black and the rest are yellow. So these are all mixed varieties. Like I said, the moms are anywhere between, goodness, the moms, Buff Orpington, Light Brahma, Radharc, Rhode Island Red. We've got a slew of them. But it looks like the dads are all Kevin, the Light Brahma. Oh, well. So we're going to leave them in here for a little while, and then we'll move them out to the brooder box once everybody's dry, and we'll go from there. But welcome to the new flock. Thanks for learning with us, guys. Have a good one.